Hey everyone, this is going to be a quick look at my 2015 Camaro 2Ss. A couple people have been looking at this as I shoot my other RC car videos and been wondering a little bit about it. So I figured I might as well go ahead and shoot a video of this real quick just to kind of let you know what my car is and what it has. It's a, like I said before, it is a 2Ss, it's not a 1Ss. Some of the differences in the 2Ss versus the 1Ss is some of the features that it has. Sunroof, leather seats, heads-up display, and some of the other things may be a little bit different as well. But this is a 2Ss with the RS package. It's not the SS with the performance package, which is going to have the carbon fiber hood, and it's also going to have some Z01 style wheels and some racing tires. I believe those tires have about a tread life of 10,000 miles, and they don't do good in rain or wet weather. So anyway, this is, like I said, a 2Ss Camaro with the RS package. My wheels are a little bit different. They're kind of a tinted aluminum somewhat. They're not like the polished aluminum that shine a little bit, which is, I kind of like this more than the other ones. They tend to last a little bit longer, just in my opinion. So anyway, let's go ahead and look inside the car. Like I said before, this is a 2Ss. So in here, I'll get in here real quick. You do have the leather seats in here for this, which is very good and comfortable. Some of the other different features from the 1Ss, from the 2Ss, is you do have your gauges down here, and you also have your heads-up display, which is right here, which displays up there, and I'll show that also in just a minute. I do have the sunroof, or moonroof, however people are trying to phrase that, right up there for that, and I'll show some of the features in that as well. Standard back seat. Camaros, as far as the inside, really hasn't changed that much. Some of the differences with the 2Ss is this panel right here. I noticed this. There's a light that actually comes on that kind of illuminates the inside of the car, which I thought is pretty cool. It actually shines like here all the way down there. So that actually kind of enhances some of the performance, or at least, I'm sorry, not performance, but the looks of the car. Other features it has is some of the V6 Camaros don't have like this metal plate here. Some, if you get maybe 2LE or something like that with the better package on it, you'll probably get this. It does have the upgraded speakers in it as well. My car has a total of 7 speakers. There's one here, or there's one on each side, which is 2, and then there's 2 on the side for that, which is 4. There's a big one here, which is 5, and then back there in the back seat, there is 2 of those, 2 more. So that's a total of 7 speakers, which is good. So let me go ahead, get my keys out, and get this thing started. And this is, of course, a manual, and it does have the short shifter on it. So the 1Ss does not have this short shifter. It is a little bit taller. So get this started and show this heads-up display. Gotta love the sound of that. All right, so there is the heads-up display, and it can be adjusted right down here. You see this HUD HUD button. You just actually can move that, and I'll try to see if I can get the best picture of that. You see how it moves up and down? So that can be adjusted with that, which is very, very cool. And you can also like change some of the features on it as well. But let me go ahead and show you guys how that works. You guys can see that the RPM's going up. So I don't have to look down at my dashboard. I don't have to look down there to see my RPMs that are running. With the heads-up display, this is going to be digital, whereas on the 1Ss it's not. So you can see, your mileage and everything on it, fuel range, etc. Change it, vehicle information, PSI for the tires, remaining oil life, blah, blah, blah. Speed warning, of course, that's turned off. There's other features as well. There's also performance menu where you can do a lap counter, see your coolant temps, oil temps. You can set a lap timer as well. So As far as other things, this does have, of course, OnStar on it, which I will probably never ever use. And it does here, go ahead and turn this on, have the touchscreen as well. So on here, there's several features as well. If I go to my home screen, I've kind of customized it somewhat, but USB connection, which is actually hooked up in there. I just downloaded a whole bunch of songs onto a flash drive and hooked that up in there. If you guys can see that right there with that. So some of the other features on this touchscreen, of course, I have XM radio. You have a phone, which I sync up to my actual cell phone wirelessly with Bluetooth. Other features on here, AM FM radio, of course. You got your configs, which you can configure the sound system in the car, where you can do your bass, tremble, balance, etc. Blah blah blah. You can actually view text messages too. So these are a couple of some of you guys may know these people. So anyway, going on there, it does display the weather here in Georgia, which is going to be good for today, and then it's going to rain, of course, tomorrow and Thursday. But it does show a 5-day forecast, which is good as well. And it does do hour by hour. So go back, and it does also have GPS in this car. I haven't figured out how the picture button works, because I tried to upload some pictures, but it actually didn't display them correctly. But it does have another cool feature that I thought for movies. You can search on movies, any particular movie or movie that's currently out, and let's say, I don't know, American Sniper, any theater, any date, whatever, and you hit search, and it looks at my current position, and it tells me which theater is actually displaying that. So, and I can actually route these directions directly to my GPS built into my car to actually go to that movie theater. So I thought that was a pretty cool feature as well. And of course, it gives you the synopsis of the movie and some of the cast in it as well. So that was another cool feature that I like about my Camaro, especially with this touchscreen. With the fuel, you can set your fuel to 87, 89, or 93. And what it's going to do is it's going to tell you the best prices. Right now, this is set to the default of 87, but I can go back and reset it to 93. But of course, it tells me the prices and how far these gas stations are. And then of course, I can just click on one, and then I can start the guidance there, and it'll actually, guide me there. And it's also got a call button where it can call them as well. So that's another, I thought, really cool feature of this car. So anyway, back down here to other things. It does have this short shifter in it, and it does have the gauges on it as well. And the differences between the manuals and the automatics is the manuals are going to have the quad exhaust, which I'll show in just a second. And see, there it goes. I got a text message. I can just dismiss that and get to that later on. Anyway, let me get out, let you guys hear the sound of this puppy real quick. Gotta love the sound of that. Anyway, I do have the quad exhaust, as you can see on this car. So that's great, and this thing sounds awesomely amazing. One thing I forgot to mention is that I do have the reverse camera, which I'll show you guys as well in just a second. And these are the sensors, of course, back here when you back up with that. So anyway, let me show you this reverse camera on this real quick. So for the reverse camera, of course, you just go into reverse. But what's cool is you see those guiding lines back there. Some of you guys may have seen this that have some more up-to-date modern cars, but I think that's a pretty cool feature too. Even when I turn my tires and wheels, you see how it kind of turns with it as I'm moving back. So that helps you as well. You of course want to always try to look back. Don't want to run into nothing. So anyway, that is just a quick look at my 2015 Camaro 2SS. You guys have some Camaros, let me know what you've done to it. I didn't go into too much in-depth detail. I mean, I know about cars, but I don't know a lot about cars. Oh, sunroof. Let me show you guys this real quick. Sunroof is here. Slide this back, of course. And I can hit this button and adjust my sunroof, or hit it so it goes all the way back. So actually makes more light in the car. Anyway, Don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not. And like I said, this is just a quick look at my 2SS Camaro. And I'll probably have a driving video up pretty soon. Probably have one of my friends hold my camera while I go through and drive this. But anyway, thanks again for watching.